We have Councilors Walsh, Green, Van Hazinga, Fleming, and myself, Councilor Krishmerik. We have three items before the body this evening. The first is a member for the Conservation Commission, term to expire October 1st, 2023, of Mr. Ralph Baker. Councilors, you should know Mr. Baker from other commissions that we've put through, and his documentation was submitted in the packet.
Motion to approve.
Second.
I have a motion and second to approve the new appointment for a member of the Conservation Commission, term to expire October 1st, 2023, of Mr. Ralph Baker. Speaking on the motion, all those in favor? We'll do this by roll call vote. Councilor Walsh.
Yes.
Councilor Green.
Yes.
Councilor Van Hazinga.
Yes.
Councilor Fleming.
Yes.
And I am a yes. It is unanimous. Motion carries. And next, I am very excited to, we have two appointments, and with that, I'll read this and then turn it over to Chief Martineau. Permanent Reserve Police Officer for the Fitchburg Police Department and permanent full-time police officer, Fitchburg Police Department, both for Mr. Grant H. Jensen. And with that, we have Chief Martineau and the appointee himself. Chief, good evening.
Good evening, Councilor. Good evening, Councilors. It's a pleasure to be with you this evening in this Zoom platform. Tonight's a special night for the Fitchburg Police Department. It's my pleasure to present to you for consideration as a full-time police officer for the city of Fitchburg, Grant Jensen. Grant is a 22-year-old gentleman who's lived in Fitchburg for most of his life. Grant attended Rangold Elementary, went on to Long Joe Middle School. Then he left us and he went off to Oakmont, but we're not going to hold that against him. But he spent most of his time here in the city. Then he went on to Fitchburg State, where he was a 2020 graduate of Fitchburg State in their Bachelor of Science degree program in criminal justice. Grant comes to us from the criminal justice program at Fitchburg State University, which is extremely exciting because this is our first brand new police officer that comes to us from that program at Fitchburg State. So we're extremely excited to have him joining our ranks. While he was in school, attending school, he worked for a couple different places, Polar Beverage and later at Target. Grant also, during school and after graduation, he was a substitute teacher in the Fitchburg public school systems, and he has coached Fitchburg High football. So he comes to us from a well-rounded background. He's a Fitchburg native. We're really excited that we're getting our first opportunity to get a recruit from the 4+1 program. I'm sure Councilor Walsh is going to have some tough questions for the young gentleman right this evening. But this is a great opportunity. I knew it wasn't going to be long before we would get our first recruit coming from this program that's really nationally acclaimed at this point, and it's right here in our backyard. So from a police department's perspective, we're really excited. We're hoping that you accept his appointment this evening, and we're looking forward to him joining the ranks here.
Wonderful. First, we have Councilor Green.
Yes, Chief, nice to see you, and thank you for this. And more importantly, to hopefully our new Officer Jensen, I just want to take this opportunity to thank you for stepping up in these kind of tough, challenging times here to want to take on the role of becoming a law enforcement officer engaged in our community. So I commend you for that. I commend the efforts at our university partner for offering this program, and am happy to be one of the members that approves this appointment. And I do look forward to you joining our police force. So thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Next, we have Councilor Walsh, who legally cannot disclose your grades, but you can ask all the time.
I just wanted to say congratulations on your graduation from Fitchburg State. It's a very special program, and I know that you are well prepared for whatever comes your way in the Fitchburg Police Department. So congratulations, and thank you, Chief.
You're welcome.
I'll just add once again a huge thank you to Chief Martineau for putting such a qualified candidate in front of us. Certainly exciting to have someone joining us with the experience and the education and the qualifications that he has, and realizing that it's coming at a huge cost savings to our city. And Mr. Jensen, this is exciting for us because you're the first of hopefully many more that will follow in your footsteps from Fitchburg State, right down North Street, and hopefully many more to join the ranks of the Fitchburg Police Department. So thank you for what you're doing and breaking ground for this program, and excited to see someone again with your qualifications, experience, and I hope that you continue that same community involvement and community engagement that you've already been a part of. I hope you continue that as a member of the Fitchburg Police Department, and excited to join and welcome you. With that, I have a motion to approve made by Councillor Fleming and a second made by Councillor Van Hazinga to approve the appointment of Mr. Grant H. Jensen for both permanent reserve police officer and then permanent full-time police officer. And we'll do this with roll call vote. Councillor Fleming?
Yes.
Councillor Van Hazinga?
Yes.
Councillor Green?
Yes.
Councillor Walsh?
Yes.
And I am a yes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Motion.
Councilor Kushmerek, I also registered for the regular meeting, so if you'd like, I would come on at the beginning of that meeting, if you'd like to introduce him to the full council.
Absolutely. That'd be wonderful.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
We'll see you in about 5 minutes then.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Oh, we've got Ralph Baker that just joined.
FATV, if you could just bring him in. We already voted on his appointments. Mr. Baker, are you? Can you hear us all right?
I can, and I was present during the vote. I wanted to thank you for your support, and I look forward to serving as a full member.
Thank you for all of the experience and the involvement that you've given to our city through the years, through a multitude of different committees and organizations, and we're thrilled to have you, which is why that was such a quick procedural vote for us, because I don't think there are any questions about your qualifications and the work ethic that you bring to the city.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. So thank you to both of our appointees this evening. Congratulations to you both. And with that, I have a motion and second. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and second to adjourn. We'll do this by unanimous consent. We are adjourned. We'll begin the regular meeting of the City Council in approximately 7:02. Thank you, everyone.